Oh god, welcome back. This is day 2 of me asking my mentor for a capital to trade with by proving that I am his student. Well, I before I opened my trading view, I opened the recorder and I was explaining for you guys that I explained all of these pairs. I swear to God, I'm gonna show you the video. Wait, I recorded 48-minute video right here. You can see the size also is 30 what I mean 358 megabyte for around 48 minute videos. I explained all of the pairs. Then I select these 3 pairs with you guys. I mean, I talked it all on this video, but when I checked it, it did not have a sound. Oh god, no, I don't think I'm gonna go again, and it's giving me headache now. I don't want to go down again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Anyways, okay, let me check. Let me show you that. What happened on yesterday. Yesterday, I did not expect for this bullish doji to happen because price gave me the rejection after the rejection happened. What I expect was for this engulfing to happen. You see, the rejection happened. These rejections happened. I was expecting for the push to the downside to happen, but it formed a bullish doji, which is not good at all, really bad. I think I'm gonna get stopped out on this one. I'm not interested because it looks like it's also kind of rejecting from this daily EME. I don't like this one, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna keep saying and forgetting. For our it's still inside of this structure point. Once it have a body closure above this level, I know I'm gonna get stopped out. But we will see. We will see. Oh my god, bro, it's giving me shit. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna go. Oh my god, should I explain all of this now? Bruh, I'm tired, I swear. Okay, let me do it really fast, okay? Okay. What I'm expecting here is for price to have a body closure above this lower high point, then to give me a pullback to take the buy. That's just it. Until it doesn't give me that, I'm not interested. This one I'm not interested because this is the higher high, higher low. I will only be interested after price of the body closure above, then the retest to keep going to the upside. I can't explain anymore, I'm tired, I swear. And this one, this is the higher high, this is the higher low. I will wait for price to come back to this area of interest and retest the RAM psychological also. And if I will wait for it to give me some kind of rejection like this one, a bullish doji after price reach this level, then I will be interested for buys. I think all of this is just a pullback to give us a more strong higher high formation. So we are not just gonna buy just because price can come back to this area of interest, because it can easily break below and keep going to the downside. So after price reach this level, without what I'm gonna expect or what I'm gonna wait for is for rejection to happen without breaking below this higher low point, okay, without shifting structure to bearish. By staying on bullish, I will wait for the rejection to happen, then I will be interested for buys. I took too long on this pair. Okay, let me move really fast. And NSDJPY, I missed it out because as you can see, it's bearish here. This is the lower low, this is the lower high. Price gave me the pullback, price gave me the rejection. One entry I should have entered here, and again it gave me the pullback, it gave me the rejection, another entry I missed. Now I think it's gonna form the new lower low leg. Then I will wait for the pullback, I will wait for the rejection, then I will enter the trade. You see, this is what I wait on the daily time frame. I wait for the shift of structure, I wait for the pullback. After the pullback, I wait for the rejection until price give me these three things on the daily time frame. I never go to the 4 hour. I get the shift of structure, I get the pullback, I get the rejection, then I go to the 4 hour to enter the trade. Okay, as you can see also, I get the pullback, okay, I get the rejection, okay, then I go to the lower time frame to enter the trade. Now I think it's gonna keep going to the downside. Then after it formed the new lower low, I will wait for the pullback, okay, I will wait for the rejection, okay, then after the rejection happen, I go to the lower time frame and try to get an entry. Okay, that's what I'm gonna wait on in the DJPY. NSD card, it's bullish. This is the lower high, this is the lower low. Price have a body closure above. It came back, gave me the first rejection, but after that it was not able to break above this level. So what I'm gonna wait for this pair is, I will wait for price to give me another bullish confirmation candlesticks, you know. I want it to confirm me that it's respecting this area of interest. I want some kind of bullish doji, bullish pin bar candlestick to form. Then I'll wait on that. I'll go to the lower time frame and try to cash it up buy. So I'm interested on buys, just not yet. I need the rejection to happen. This one I'm not interested. Higher high, higher low, higher high. This is the higher high, higher low. It gives me the shift of structure, the pullback. I would be interested to sell from this level, but right now it reaches this area of interest. I cannot sell because it can easily reject from this level and keep going to the upside, and I cannot buy because it formed an engulfing candlestick. Yesterday it formed bearish engulfing candlestick. I never take a trade after a bearish engulfing candlestick. Also I never take a trade if the market structure is bearish. So I can't buy because of the structure is bearish, and also because it formed this engulfing, and I can't sell because it's at the area of interest. Okay, I can do both. I will skip the pair. And CAD JPY, as you can see, price formed the left head, right shoulder, okay, shift of structure, okay, the pullback, okay, the rejection. As I told you on NSD JPY, always what I do is, okay, I always wait for the shift of structure, I wait for the pullback, I wait for the rejection, then on the weak pullback I go to the lower time frame and take the trade. And right now CAD JPY also, it gave me the shift of structure, it gave me the pullback, it gave me the rejection, but it never gave me the weak pullback as I wanted. That's why I miss out on this trade. As you can see, I was waiting for the deeper weak pullback to come back once again in the retest the neckline of the head and shoulder, retest the round psychological level to keep going to the downside, but it never did that, so I did not take the trade. And for now I'm not interested. I think it's just I don't want to do anything right now. I missed out on this one, so I don't want to chase it. Go to the GBP JPY. Okay, let me keep it very clean here. And this is the lower low, lower high, lower low. This is the lower high, and this was the lower low. Price shift structure, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's just a market structure now. What I'm waiting for is for price to give me pull back to this structure point, retest this previous structure point, also around psychological level to keep going to the upside. So I'm waiting for price to do that. I'm not interested until it does that. And this one, as you can see, also this one it is bearish, cleanly bearish. This is the lower high point and this is the lower point. Price of the pullback, after the pullback it gave me the rejection. Always you have to wait for the rejection to happen on the daily time frame. After the rejection on the weak pullback, I could have entered right here after price retested the daily aim in the area of interest, and I could go to the lower time frame and I could catch this trade, but I don't know how I did not see it, or on the lower time frame it did not give me the clean entry as I wanted. I took this trade over here, but I missed this one. For now I'm not interested because now it reached this area of interest. Whenever we are above, we are going up. Whenever we are above, we are going up. Whenever we are below, we are going down. So for now we are above. As long as we don't have a body closure, we can do anything. So I'm gonna wait for price to give me a body closure, then I'll wait for the retest to keep going to the downside. Same as it did here. I will wait for some kind of body closure, then I will wait for some kind of weak pullback, then the continuation to the downside. if you give me the bullish for bearish engulfing and body closure there, I will wait for the pullback, then I will sell from this level. So as long as it doesn't give me for today, I'm not interested on this also. Really, bro, I'm so tired. The English by itself, bro. Reading English, writing English, listening English, it's really easy, but talking, oh my god, I'm out of breath already. Okay, anyways, price is lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, shift of structure to bearish. It formed a bearish engulfing. It looks good on the daily time frame. All I'm waiting for is for some kind of pullback to this area of interest to sell on the daily time frame. But when you go to the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, price is forming the lower low, lower high, lower low. This is the lower low and this is the lower high point. Then as you can see, price have a body closure above. That means the 4-hour shifted to bullish. So this is the higher, this become the higher low point, this become the higher high point. So it looks like it's forming inverted left head and the kind of right shoulder. So from this level, the 4-hour can easily form something like this. Okay, so if the daily is telling me to sell and if the 4 hours telling me to buy, I'm not interested. I'll just skip it. Okay, I only want to find a pair that both the daily and 4-hour telling me the same thing. I don't want to force it. If they are not telling me the same thing, I just want to skip it. Okay, now let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, on AUDUSD, it formed the lower low. I'm gonna wait for the lower high to form. It's gonna take a really long time, this one. Is I will wait for the price to give me the lower high. Then after the lower high happen, I will wait for the rejection to happen right here on the daily time frame. Then after the rejection happen, I will go to the 4-hour time frame and look for entry. Until it do that, not interested. This one, as you can see, this is the lower high point and this is the lower point, the lower low point. Anything that happened between this is just a market structure. So this is just a market structure. So I'm not interested. I don't want to buy anything right here. I just want for price to give me a body closure below this structure point, then give me a pullback. It is the area of interest, it is the daily EMA, it is the round psychological level to keep going to the downside. So I'm not interested on Euro JPY also. This one, as you can see, this give me the shift of structure here. It formed inverted left head, right shoulder. It have the break, it come back, it retests the neckline of the inverted head and shoulder. It retests the area of interest. It retested the round psychological level. It have the push. It also come back again after it formed the new higher high. It come back again in the it's retesting the area of interest in the daily EMA. So the only thing that I'm gonna be waiting on this pair is I need for it to give me a body closure. As you can see right now, it gave me another rejection from this level. This bearish doji, it's telling me that this area of interest is very strong. Price is struggling to break above it. It also have around psychological level. So this is good because after price actually have a body closure above, we can easily expect for price to use this level to come back and retest it again and use it as support level. Then we will wait for some rejection to happen and we can buy from this level after it have the break and retest. So that's what I'm gonna wait for, the break and the retest, and I'll keep going to buy with the trend. This one it also formed the higher high, the higher low, formed the higher high, shifted structure, the pullback. The rejection happened. Why I did not take the trade right here? Because the 4-hour it did not give me the entry that I want. The price action of the 4-hour was not clean. So that's how it's gonna make you avoid the losses. Just because the daily gave you everything that you want in the 4-hour doesn't give you, you do not take the trade. Okay, or you only take the trade after the daily and both the daily and the 4-hour give you whatever you want to see. After they both give you that, then you will be interested to take the trade. And right now I'm not interested for buy, also for sale I'm not interested. The only way I'm gonna be interested on sale is if we have a body closure below this area of interest. Then I will wait for the retest, then I will take the trade to the downside. I will try to sell. the only way I'm gonna be interested on buy is if we have a body closure above, then if we have the pullback to the area of interest and give me the rejection, the bullish confirmation candlestick, then we can keep going to the upside with the trend. Okay, for buys I will wait for shift of structure, then pull back, then go to the upside. For sell I will wait for the break below the area of interest, wait for the pullback or it is the round psychological level, then I will take the trade to the downside. Okay, euro AUD, as you can see, this is the lower high point, this is the lower low point. Price of the body closure above, it's now at the higher high point. We never want to take a trade on the higher high. We always want to wait for price to give us the higher low to this level to keep going down, or if it even come back and make it to this level and retest the round psychological level, also retest this structure point to keep going to the upside. So what we are gonna wait for? We are gonna wait for some kind of pullback to happen, then we are gonna buy this trade. GBCHF also formed, as you can see here, inverted left head, right shoulder. You can clearly see it was going to the downside, and while price reached here, it formed the head and shoulder. By the way, the head and shoulder is not just a pattern, it consists of the shift of structure. Okay, it was forming lower lows and lower highs, and as you can see, price forming a shift of structure here. As you can see, price shifted structure from being bearish to being bullish, then giving me the pullback, the break, the retest, the push, again coming back to form the retest, again having the push to the upside. I could have entered this trade after price come back, retest this kind of neckline or another area of interest. After price retest that and form this bullish candlestick. I did expect, I don't know why I did not enter this trade. I did expect for price to come back and retest this area of interest and retest this, the daily EMA, to keep going to the upside, and that's what it did. If I could enter this trade, I would have entered right here. After price give me the retest, I would go to the lower time frame, because as you can see, why would I go to the lower time frame on this pair? Because price gave me the break, okay, price gave me the retest, okay. After the retest, price also gave me the rejection confirmation candlestick that I want. This confirmed me that okay, it's respecting this area of interest and it's about to go up. So on the next daily candlestick, I was supposed to go to lower time frame and find an entry around this level. Then I did not find the entry. I don't know why I did not enter. Okay, go to the 4 hour. Okay, yeah, I did not enter because the first thing, it's because of the 4 hour is bearish. It was bearish. As you can see, this was the lower high point, this was the lower low point, and even though it formed a strong bullish engulfing candlestick, I did not find it very clean, okay, because the 4 hour was bearish. That's why I did not enter this trade. Okay, now it makes sense why I did not think the 4 hours was bearish. That's why I did not enter the trade, but it was clean. For now, for any reason, if it come back and form another retest and give me another rejection, then I might be interested for buys. But for now, I do not wanna. Well, what am I gonna do? If I enter here, the stop loss here, then take profit where? No, it's never gonna make any sense. So I'll wait for price to come back to this area of interest again and give me another entry, or maybe go to the other area of interest. Then I'll wait for the break into it is above, or if it shifted structure to be, just I'll do whatever it takes. Just I will wait for price to get to another area of interest, or to come back to the previous one and give me another rejection candlestick, rejecting from this area of interest and the EMA. So I'll wait for that to happen. For now, it's in middle of everything, it's just in middle. So I'll wait for it to go to there or to come back to this level. Until it does that, nope, not interested. This one, I'm out of 48 minutes for nothing. Really pissing me off, I swear. Okay, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, shift of structure happen. I'm not interested in this pair. I do not wanna sell. Why? Let me tell you this. I don't wanna sell because price formed a bullish engulfing candlestick rejecting from the EMA and from this area of interest. I always wanna take a trade. If I wanna sell, I wanna see a bearish candlestick formation. The yesterday candlestick, it should have been a bearish engulfing candlestick to take this to take the sale for today. Okay, I don't take a trade if the yesterday candlestick is a bullish engulfing. So I don't want to take the sale because of this candlestick form rejecting from the main, rejecting from the area of interest. It looks like it's now the time to keep going to the upside, just watching from this level. That's why I don't want to sell. And why I do not want to buy, because as you can see, it's clearly bearish. I do not want to buy plus it's under this area of interest. So whenever we are above, we keep going to the upside. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this. As you can see, whenever we are below, we keep going to the downside. Whenever we are above, we keep going to the upside. So right now at this level, we are below, so price have a very high chance of going to the downside also. So I can't buy, I can't sell. If I can't do both, we skip. Okay, no need to stress it, no need to form, you just skip it. You have a lot of other pairs, so all you need is what 2 or 3 pairs to look out for the day, and from those 3 trades, all you gotta do is find one, the best, that gives you the best entry, then take it. So you don't need to find a lot of pairs. Okay, now GBAUD, this is the lower high, this is the lower low. Price of the body closure above, good, it shifted structure, but we do not take a trade on the higher high point. So I will wait for the pullback to this area of interest, to this round psychological level, then to take the trade. Or maybe even until this, if we make it down to this level also, I will be interested. It's okay if we come back to this level also. Maybe I'll wait for another bear hand retest above, then I'll take the trade. Anyways, I need the pullback to this structure point, to this area of interest, to this round psychological level, so now I'll take the buy. This one, I was looking at it after price gave me the shift of structure. I was waiting for the pullback to happen, and after the pullback I would wait for the rejection to happen. Then after the rejection I would go to the lower time frame and take the trade, but price never gave me the pullback. I was expecting that price could give me the left head and it could give me the right shoulder. It never do that. It just keep going to the downside. I'm not interested. For now, I will wait for price to come back to this level and give me some kind of a bullish doji candlestick to come. Then I will be interested to buy this trade. From this level up to around this level, because obviously after price reach this level, it have a very high chance of rejecting from this one and keep going to the downside. So I would be smart and get out before price reach this level. So I'm gonna wait for price to come back to this level and give me a bullish rejection candlestick, some kind of bullish doji or bullish pin bar formations. So until it do that, we are no longer interested on this pair. Okay, this one also the same. Price form the higher high, higher low, higher high. All I'm gonna wait is for price to form the higher low. It is the previous higher high point. Also the previous, the area of interest to come back, retest that, and I will expect for the buys. As you can see, even on the 4 hour, it never give me any kind of entry. It have the break above, it never give any kind of pullback. So I'm gonna wait for the pullback to happen to retest this previous high points and to retest this area of interest to keep going to the upside. That's what I'm gonna wait on Euro CHF. EuroCAD, as you can see, price formed the inverted left head and right shoulder. Price have the body closure above, price come back retested and keep having the push to the upside. Everything happened perfectly. I missed out. No problem. And what am I expecting? Nothing. It's just now in the middle. I missed out on this. I'm not gonna do anything until price come back and reach this level, and after it reach this level, we will see if it can break above or if it can give us another shift of structure back to bearish, and maybe if we can sell from this level. We will see after it reaches that level if it do that. Okay, anyways, USD CHF, and check my previous video. I was expecting for the buys right here. You can check the videos, okay? As you can see, it is bearish. We can deny that on the daily time frame. This is the lower high point, this is the lower low point. But even if it is bearish, just by seeing the previous price action, we can identify or we can predict what would happen next. Okay, so when we see that, because price forming higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then price confirmed me that it formed this bullish pin bar. Okay, it formed the higher high, it come back, it retested. After the retest, it gives me the rejection candlestick that I wanted, the bullish engulfing candlestick, and it leaves the wick to the upside, and I expect the upside wick to be filled. And when I go to the 4-hour time frame, it also, as you can see very clearly, as you can see, price was bearish. Yeah, oh, what happened, bro? Yeah, higher high, higher low, higher high, shift of structure. Now it come back to bearish, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then it come back to bullish again. This become the higher high, this become the higher low, and it come back to bearish again. Then, as you can see, this one have a body closure above. As you can see, you see, slightly it have a body closure above. So this becomes the new higher high, and this become the new higher low. The price gave me the pullback. Then after the pullback, it never have the body closure below, so we are safe. This is the higher low, this is the higher high. Then after the pullback, price give the beautiful engulfing candlestick. I would have entered this trade right here. I did not take it because the risk reward would not make any sense, and I knew that price needed the pullback, the weak pullback. I said it on the last video, you can go and check it. I was expecting for the next 4-hour candlestick to give me the weak pullback to this level to keep to buy this trade. Why I did that, why I expect that, when I go to the 30-minute, as you can see, 30-minute, it gave me the lower low, it gave me the lower high, it gave me the lower low. Then after a shifted structure, always after price shift of formal shift of structure, it formed the higher high. And right here the 4-hour engulfing happened right here. I did not enter because I knew that the 30-minute need to have the higher low, because every time it have the higher high, it need to form the higher low. Shifted structure, now it need to come back and retest the previous structure point to keep going to the upside, and that's what it exactly have done. It come back, it gave me the first rejection, and it even come back the second time and gave even a better strong, very beautiful engulfing candlestick. But I was already in CHF JPY trade, so I did not take this trade. But anyways, it have done exactly what I expected to do. For now, what I'm expecting on this pair is nothing. Now, I think I'm not gonna be interested on this pair, not for this week. I think for next week, if you give me some kind of rejection or shift of structure on this level, I will be interested for sale. Or the only way I'm gonna be interested for buy is if we have, I've said this also on the last video, if we have a body closure above, that's the only way that I'm gonna be interested to buy this pair. So yeah, that's it. Let's go to the next one, GBP NZD. GBP NZD, it's formed the higher high point. As you can see, higher high, higher low, higher high. You can already guess what we are waiting for is just for price to come back, retest this area of interest, retest this area of interest, retest the round psychological level to keep going to the upside. That's what we are waiting for. Same card. As you can see on USD, I'm sorry. As you can see on USD card, what I'm waiting for is price formed the higher high, price formed the higher low, then price formed the new higher high. All I'm gonna wait for is for price to come back and retest this level, retest this area of interest. As you can see previously, whenever we are above, we are going up. As you can see, whenever we are above, we are going up. Whenever we are below, going down. Look at this one. This looks very identical, I swear. Look, it have a strong push. Looks like we missed it out. Then it give me the pullback. After the pullback, it gave me the bullish doji, telling me that it's respecting this area of interest. Then this is where I would go to the lower time frame to take the trade. Then it played out perfectly. Now this is what we are gonna expect on right now also. The same expectation. You see, it have a very strong push, as you can see from here. It have a very strong push. What we are gonna wait is exactly some kind of like this pullback to the area of interest. After the pullback, we are gonna wait for that bullish doji candlestick to form. That's gonna confirm us that price is actually respecting this area of interest. Then after that doji candlestick formed, then we will go on the lower time frame. On the next daily candlestick, we'll go to the lower time frame, to the 4-hour, 2-hour, to get our entry. So we will be patient until price comes back to this level. Yeah, that's it. So the pairs that we are interested on is CQGP. We're just gonna keep holding. I'm not interested, but anyways, I mean, I can't do anything. I already entered, so I should be patient. The first one I'm gonna be interested on this pair is this one. As you can see, this is very clean pair. Price formed the lower low, the lower high, lower low. It have the pullback, retesting the area of interest. Whenever we are above, we are going up. So whenever we are below, we should keep going down. And it also formed this evening star formation, telling us that it's respecting this area of interest, and also it's also rejecting from this round psychological level. So what I'm gonna wait for is for price to give me some kind of weak pullback to this structure point to retest this level and keep going down, or even make it up to this level and give me some rejection to keep going to the downside. So after I get what I needed, always keep this in mind, okay guys? Price formed the lower low, it formed the lower high, it formed the rejection. Then after the rejection happened, that's when I go to the lower time frame. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame, as you can see, price formed the higher high, higher low, higher high. It gives me a clean shift of structure. So what I'm gonna wait is for price to come back either from this area to retest this structure point and give me a rejection from this level, or make it up to this level and give me a rejection level, rejection candlestick formations. Then I'll try to sell from these levels. Or also on the 2-hour, you can clearly see it. I'll wait for price to give me the pullback to this level, or to give me the pullback to this level to keep going, to take the trade to the downside, or even from this level. If you come back to this level, reject the EME, reject the previous structure point, yeah, I can't take the trade. This line is on the daily time frame. This line is this one, the previous structure point. So I think the weak pullback is going to be until this level. If you come back to this level, it could be better, but I think it's gonna reject from this. I feel like I'm gonna miss out this trade because of, I don't know. We will see. I cannot take the trade right now because the session, it's Asia session. We don't trade on Asia session. We only take a trade on pre-London, London in the on New York sessions only. So we will see what's gonna happen. Some kind of pullback from here, reject from the EMA, reject from this structure point, or come back to this level, give me rejection, or come back to this level and give me some rejection. We will see how it's gonna play out. Okay. And this one also, as you can see, I was waiting. This one is bearish. This is price was forming lower low, lower high, lower low. This is the lower low, this is the lower high point. I was waiting for price to come back to this level and retest this area of interest and retest this round psychological level and give me the rejection. Then I would go to the lower time frame and enter the trade right here. That was what I was expecting, but as you can see, price slightly rejected from the daily EMA, and it looks like it's not gonna come back again. I don't think it's gonna go back again, but if it does go back again, I would still be interested to sell from this level because it's very respected in the market structure is also bearish. So this is beautiful. But now, as you can see, price formed a bearish rejection candlestick. It give me the pullback, and after the pullback, it give me the second bearish rejection candlestick from this area of interest. Whenever we are above, we are going up. As you can see, whenever we are below, we are going to the downside. This is very respected area of interest, and on the daily time frame it give me the rejection candlestick. So I go to the 4 hour, I get everything that I needed on the daily. I got the rejection, I got the pullback, and again I got the rejection. I think this is just an upward wick that's forming, and I think it's gonna keep going to the downside. I might be wrong, and it could go right above and break above and go to this area. That would be even beautiful for me. Anyways, I'll wait on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour it's bullish, we can deny that. This is the higher low and this is the higher high, but just from watching the market structure, ignore this one, ignore the trend, and just seeing from the market structure by itself. As you can see, price was forming lower lows, lower high, lower low. It shifted structures to bullish, higher high, higher low, higher high. It shifted structure back to bearish. Now it's giving me the pullback. Here I'll wait for some rejection to happen and to take the sale to the downside. One thing I don't like about this is just the trend. The 4 hour is bullish. I would love if it would be a bearish, but anyways, the market structure that's happening right here. It's telling me that price is about to go down, so we will see. Okay, yeah, I will wait for some kind of rejection candlestick. If it close above this structure point, I think I'm not gonna be interested to take the sale anymore on Euro GBP. If it have a body closure above, it have 2 hour and 39 minutes to close, so I hope it's gonna close below this, leaving a wick to the upside. In the next candlestick, if the next 4 hour candlestick, if it formed a bearish engulfing to the downside, then right there I might be interested. It depends. Okay, I might be interested to take the sale like this. Yeah, we will see. And NZD-CHF also formed. NZD-CHF is beautiful also. As you can see, this was the higher low, this was the higher low, the higher high. It gave me the shift of structure, it gave me the pullback. After the pullback, it gave me the evening star formation, as you can see, confirming me that the pullback is done. You can see pullback, then evening star formation. These three candlesticks, they are evening star formations. So now I went to the 4 hour time frame, and price gave me the entry perfectly. As you can see, price came back to this area of interest. It rejected from the EMA, from the area of interest, and it have a body closure. It also have a body closure below this structure point, which is nice for me. This is exactly where I would have entered the trade, really, like right here. Right here was where I would enter the trade, but as I told you, the session is not the right session, so I'm not gonna take a trade on Asia session. I always take a trade pre-London, London, and New York. So I'm gonna wait for price to come back to this level, form some kind of pullback just like this, and give me some kind of, if you give me exactly like this, bullish, then a bullish doji, then a bearish engulfing, that would be a perfect entry. If price come back to this level and give me some kind of, even only a bullish doji, or bearish engulfing candlestick, just some kind of rejection candlestick, if by retesting. Okay, let me mark this round psychological level. As you can see, we have round psychological level over here. Yeah, I'll wait for price to come back there, reject from the round psychological level and give me an entry, reject from the EMA also, then I will be looking to sell right there. Then my stop loss will be somewhere around here. Yeah, this will be very good trade, and my take profit based on the daily time frame, it will be right here. We will see. They are the only one that I'm interested in. CHF JPY, I'm gonna keep holding until it stop me out or give me my profit. What am I talking about? I took the trade on demo. What profit am I talking about? Anyways, the daily is not looking clean, as I told you. I don't like the doji. but we'll see how it's gonna play out. Just to revise, in USD CHF, I'm waiting for another pullback to this area from to this round psychological level and to retest the EMA round psychological level and give me a rejection to sell. Euro GBP, I'm waiting for some rejection candlestick to happen on this area of interest to sell. And on Euro USD, I'm waiting for some kind of pullback to this level, or either this level, or even come back to this level and give me a rejection on one of them. Then take the sale to the downside. That's it. Say don't forget.